Morning, happy Monday. Rob and I had a lot of fun last night, and he can still sing. He's 70 some. He sounds a little more gruff because he did say that he still likes to smoke and drink. And you can tell on his voice. I did get a question about his name, so I looked him up on Wikipedia. I've always known him as Johnny Cougar Mellencamp. That's what I've always called him. And that was his original name. And then they switched him to John Cougar Mellencamp. Then they switched him to John Mellencamp. His parents or his grandparents are originally from Germany and Holland, and they didn't think the Mellencamp name was going to. Good morning, happy Monday. Rob and I had a lot of fun last night, and he can still sing. He's 70 some. He sounds a little more gruff because he did say that he still likes to smoke and drink. And you can tell on his voice. I did get a question about his name, so I looked him up on Wikipedia. I've always known him as Johnny Cougar Mellencamp. That's what I've always called him. And that was his original name. And then they switched him to John Cougar Mellencamp. Then they switched him to John Mellencamp. His parents or his grandparents are originally from Germany and Holland, and they didn't think the Mellencamp name was going to go over very well. And some of his early albums, they didn't go over well. So that's why they kept switching his name. But, well, I personally know. I personally know him as Johnny. It's funny because Rob and I have been to Tanger Center several times. We've seen Sting, what's his name, that married Amy Grant, Vince Gill, and then we saw The Life of Gloria Estefan, I think her name is. I always say that incorrect. And the feel with Johnny was so different. People, it's like people were standing up and dancing, and everyone just loved him. There was like this respect for him. It was just, especially when he sang "Ain't That America." It was a good concert. It took me right back to my high school days. My morning started early today. I had to take Bug to the vet. He needs to get his little chompers clean because he's got terrible breath. And he does not like the vet. I had to take him Saturday for labs, and he's so funny. But today I opened the door, and you can see his little nose. He's smelling the air. He looks at me. He's like, I'm not getting out of this car. So I had to carry him in, and yeah, he is not a fan of the vet, but he needs his chompers cleaned. So I pick him up later this afternoon. But today here at the Blended Nest, I am working hard, getting things stripped of paint. I got to finish the bathroom. Now I've got to finish our shower in our master bathroom. This is the second time I've put the citrus strip on, and I always cover it with saran wrap. A lot of layers came off last time, but I still have that much to go. And then I'm starting our island. I'm starting to strip that today, and then I want to clean it all out, really make it more functional on the inside. And then I'm going to add a shelf because I was using this space and then there was nothing up here. So I'm going to make this look a lot better and be more functional than it is right now. I'm going to give you a kitchen update. The drywaller just left and everything is ready to paint. We're having somebody paint it for us because I'm running out of time. And then this is what the ceiling looks like. Pantry is all gone. And tomorrow they start bringing the cabinets over and it's go time. So, yeah. So right now I've got everything soaking that I can have soaking in the citrus strip. But, you know, I think I mentioned the other day, all 3 of our bathrooms decided, well, the one I decided to go ahead and rip up. The other one I decided to rip up a little bit. And then our master bathroom decided to start crumbling before our eyes. Our master bathroom is a nightmare. As you can see, it is, well, you can't see, you can see behind me, but floor to ceiling, it is black marble. I think this is marble. Quartz marble. Whatever it is, it's black. When we moved in, the toilet was black. We finally switched that out because I just couldn't. Using black toilets, very, very odd. I think this bathroom was remodeled 25 years ago, probably the same time as the kitchen. And I kept noticing some weirdness with the tiles in the shower floor, and I took a better look, and the grout is crumbling. So I bought a tool and I've been scraping all of the grout out. I've scraped all of the caulk out, and now I'm going to scrub all of the areas with mold and mildew spray to make sure there's no yuck before I seal it again. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I'll show you the tool I'm using. Sorry about the lighting in here, but this is the tool, and it has just a little triangle end. It comes in a pack like this from Lowe's, and it has an extra blade. So what you do is put this down in the crevices and scrape, and then, oh, sorry, the camera's jiggling, apologize. So it just gets all the nasty grout out, and I have been going back and forth over these and have gotten all of the crumbly crevices out. Yuck. And now I'm going to scrub it with a mildew scrub and let it dry overnight. I'll put a fan in here, and then tomorrow I should be able to start grouting. We haven't used the shower for a week, so it is very, very dry. Have you ever been to Ollie's? Ollie's is America's largest retailer of closeout merchandise and excess inventory. They sell real brands at real bargain prices with up to 70% off the fancy store prices every day. At Ollie's, you'll find housewares, stuff for your bed and bath, flooring and rugs, books, toys, health and beauty supplies, food, automotive, clothing, lawn and garden, things for your patio, and so much more. I found this 3-pack of plastic bins, which are perfect for my kitchen. Originally $14.99, but I picked them up for $9.99. I also found this package of chip brushes that I use all the time. The price originally was $6.99, but I picked them up for $4.99. I also found these Magnavox solar lights for $9.99, originally $14.99. Everything you see in the cart, and that includes the delicious brownie brittle. I got all of this, plus the 4 pots on each side of the cart. I got it all for $300. Ollie's. Good stuff, cheap. Have you ever been to Ollie's? Ollie's is America's largest retailer of closeout merchandise and excess inventory. They sell real brands at real bargain prices with up to 70% off fancy store prices every